YouTube. It's Candace again. I am back. I hope everybody's doing well this Sunday evening. I'm now just getting off work. I had to take my badge off before I got on video. I had to take that off. Oh boy, because I don't like people knowing my name, my last name, something like that. I got too many bad people, you know, crazy people out in the world. So I just did it. It wasn't long today. I did a few hours, nothing major, and now I'm getting ready to leave the military base. So get out of here because I'm going to go shopping now. I'm going out, you know. I was supposed to do this earlier, but the thing was yesterday, I didn't know that we were going to leave for Philadelphia so late. We left around like midnight. And so it was me, my father, my mom, their friends, their people they know. And oh, the food was delicious. We had, what is it, fried chicken wings, fried chicken thighs. We had chicken legs, fried chicken legs, and barbecue. Whew, that barbecue chicken was so good. And then they made some ribs. It was like I think it was like a Dominican or Spanish kind of celebration party. But you know, they had like music. The tables looked nice, and oh, the rice was so good. Rice and beans. They had bacon, mac and cheese there. It was really good, and I tore up the food. And then, of course, I had a little bit of Corona because they didn't have any wine there, so I just took a Corona beer or so. My father, he got a little wasted. He just kept taking shots. I said, not for me. No, I ain't doing that hard stuff. I can't do it. I don't know. I remember one time I tried to take what is it, that fireball shot one time, and I think I had to brush my teeth after that. I was just like, this is just not for me, you know. Not that I don't drink shots every once in a while, but I just can't do it. It makes you want to throw up. So my father, of course, he was drinking some stuff there. I forgot what they had. And, of course, we jam into the music, and then we didn't leave till like almost nearly 12 midnight. By the time I got home, you know, it was late, fell out. Got up around like 7 this morning, and I did all this cleaning. So I cleaned up everything. I put up the rest of like my winter decorations. I had got a sign from Amazon that says Winter Wonderland. I got another one that says "Tis the season to shine" or something like that. I'll have to show a video of my winter decorations. And got like little snowflakes. I put up some things with some deers. What else I put on there? A gingerbread man. I got that up, a lot of that up, so it looks cute. And I did that earlier. Did a lot of cleaning. I didn't do my laundry yet, so I'm gonna have to do that either tonight or tomorrow. I mean, I think most likely it's gonna be tomorrow. Because by the time I get back home, I'm gonna be beat. And then of course I went to work after that, and that was only a few hours. It wasn't long today at all. So now I'm on my way to go out, do some shopping or so, and get some stuff for my little baby nephew. I already bought some stuff for my sister's baby that's on the way. I bought her 2 things from the registry, and that is her the little rocker that she wanted, and I also got her the little playpen. It's like a portable playpen because she said as soon as that baby pops out, she get a glass of wine as soon as possible. We're like, okay, that's good. That sounds like a good idea. I'm like, guys, lights are blinking on. I'm gonna check for something. Oh no. Well, he's dressed. Oh boy. Looks like he's in trouble because his lights is blinking. Probably something wrong with his vehicle. But yeah, so she wants to travel, and I said that's fine. She's like, well, who's gonna watch the baby? I was like, we'll bring the baby with us. The baby, you can put him on the plane as early as 6 months. So we've taken the baby, and that's that portable like playpen will work out perfect, with the baby and the kids and everything. So I figured we'll all go sometime next year. So we have to plan it out. We're looking towards maybe the spring, and I don't know. She really wants to travel to Puerto Rico, and I mean neither one of us ever been to Puerto Rico before. Heck, we never even been on the other side of the United States. Just me, I never been to any of the middle states. I've always been on the coast side, from New York all the way down to Florida. So Florida, first time ever last year. First time ever. I went to North Carolina many times. I went to North Carolina many times. Virginia, I've been there some few times. Baltimore, been there many, many times. But I want to travel to other states that I haven't been to yet. And Puerto Rico, I'm definitely looking forward to that. But what I really want to do though is I really want to go. I want to go to the Mayans pyramid. There's this historical site there in Mexico, but you just got to be careful, when you go out of the country. Oh boy, there's a lot of places I like to travel, but that's one of them. There's two places. There's the Bahamas. Would love to go there, and to the Keys. My coworker's been there. She says it's very beautiful there. It's just trying to gather up the time, the money, because I'm a very busy person. I'm always working all the time and running around and busy. Look at me now for driving, but I mean this is a good kind of busy because running some. But yeah, I'm not the biggest shopper in the world. I do get a little agitated. I stay on a lot of stuff. I want to just kind of get irritable. Like, all right, let's just get it. I don't have patience. But I mean, I can, I would try to relax and take my time. I want to do that. I want to go to these different places with her and the kids, and I just wanted to make sure everybody has the same time. I've been on a cruise for cruise too. Oh, I better slow down. Realize that this is 40 miles an hour. Let me go down. It's not a cop. It's a truck. So yeah, there's a lot of plans that I have. Yeah, we're looking forward to the baby coming. It's gonna be a good blessing. So, now I finally know who to buy this little for. Yeah, once again. Oh boy. And I don't think it's gonna stop there because I have a younger brother. I plan to have another baby. Me, kids are far from my mind right now. I don't know. Explosion. Cute. I want to I don't really know. But we'll see what happens. Because I like this. It's a lot involved with kids. It's complex. So I don't know yet. I can have babies. I have one ovary left, so I have it's a nice one working ovary, but it's like I said, I don't want to just go and have kids just because. It's got to be good reason and purpose. I just don't want to just bring kids into the world just because. And I've already mentioned why. That at least one of the reasons is, like I said, it's a complex thing, and I mean, one of my reasons, like I said, to have a kid, number one, I always want to raise them in the Lord. Same thing with my sister, raise her kids in the Lord. Just want to, make sure we do the best we can. We don't want to bring a kid to the world just because. If I bring a kid in the world, it would be for the purpose of raising them in the Lord, raising my sister or possibly my sister or brother in Christ. Because really, in all reality, the babies that is brought to you is really God's. They really belong to God. They're His children. You know what I mean? So we are all created under God, and God is the one that blesses our womb, the fruit of the womb, not us. He's the one that makes our body reproduce. He knits us in the womb. He says He knew us before we were even born. He knew us before we were even born. He knitted us in the womb, and we were beautifully, wonderfully created. And so I know my sister's mentioning that. She was like, really, these kids were given to me by God. So you know what I mean? I'm supposed to raise them in the Lord and do the best we can. And, we really belong to him, you know? So that's one of the things. Like, if I have a kid, I want to raise them in the Lord. I want to do the best I can if it's meant for me to have them. I think I see the way the world is going. It's entering some really bad times. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna take place and happen. I don't know if I'm really ready for that. I know if I have a kid, God will give me strength, but I'm like, do I really want to go through that kind of pain as a mother and a parent? I don't know. And that's just one of them. That's not everything. It's just a lot involved with being a parent. And like I said, it's a lot. You're raising another human being, and it's not something you should just look at lightly. You know what I mean? I just feel like too many people have kids just because everybody's doing it. That's not a good reason to have kids. So I'm like, well, we'll see. But as far as I know, I'm excited about becoming an aunt again. I told my sister anytime she wants me to, I'll be there to take that baby and help her out. And if she wants to go out and relax, go out with her fiance, that's great. I mean, I will be there. So you don't have to worry about it because I'm going to always be there to help. That's the great thing about having an auntie around, or your grandparents around, because you can just take the kids away from them, and then you can bring them back. That's the good thing about it. But see, I think let me go right here. Take a little stroll. Because all the shopping centers are about a good 25 minutes away from me. It's not like nearby like that. I'm trying to go to Foot Locker because they have a sale going on. I want to get something for my other nephew. Oh yeah, I definitely have some plans on. I definitely have plans on just traveling sometime next year. Cruise. I've never been on a cruise, so I'm like, I really would like to do that for the first time in my life with the family. So me, I don't like to travel alone like that because I'm vulnerable. I'm a woman, and my sister did it, but like I said, I worried when she said she was traveling alone. I was like, oh boy, so you're traveling by yourself? She said, yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just like this, like worried. But I mean, you're a woman, you're vulnerable. There's just a lot of bad people out there. You just really don't know. A lot of human traffickers and stuff. So you gotta be careful. And organ donor traffickers too. That's a big one right now. Organ donor trafficking. They have to keep you alive. So, they kidnap you, and it's not for sex trafficking. It's more of just to take your organs. They can take your eyeballs, your lungs, your kidneys, whatever they got to do, but they're going to keep you alive so you keep those organs fresh. So they keep you alive, and then they cut you open. They take a kidney out, and they take a heart out, and they take the heart. They'll probably take that last part because you're going to die. So they'll take other things out first, and then they'll take out the heart later. And anesthesia people ain't got no kind of feelings. They're just thinking about that money they're gonna get. So that's another thing that's big right now. People get snatched for their organs. Child trafficking is very bad. Really, really bad. So you just gotta be careful. So me, a lot of times I would prefer to go with like a group of people if I was to travel, people that I trust, and I don't trust much people. Other than my very few good friends in my life and my family. That's it. And very blessed to have a good family that are trustworthy, and we all get along pretty well. So it's like me, I'm a family person. When I go out somewhere, I like to be with my family. There's very few friends I trust going anywhere with, and that's just the truth. I don't trust a lot of people. So if I go anywhere, it's got to be at least a good group of people, like at least two, like 3 to 4 people. Me and my sister and the kids, it's me and her, and my nephews, they're a little older. Like my nephew's 14 now, the other one is 12. So, I feel a little bit more comfortable that there's somebody else there. And, they're getting bigger. My 14-year-old nephew is like right here now, right next to me. His feet is like the size of mine. So he's getting big. He's growing up by the minute on me. I'm like, I'm going to miss him being little. Oh, boy. 4 more years, he's going to be 18, and that's it. That's how fast time flies. He's still going to be my little nephews, though. They're probably going to get annoyed at me because I'm going to say my little nephews. I'm not little anymore. Are you kidding? Oh, boy. Yeah, so, like I would travel more if like I said, if there was people that I trusted, and if there wasn't so many bad things going on. Because truly, believe it or not, I like doing things alone. I'm actually introverted by nature, although I can be pretty outgoing with people, and talk to people. Deep down, I like a lot of time to myself. So if I could safely travel without worrying about something bad happening, I would definitely travel alone. And go by myself and go check out the Aztecs and the sceneries and the pyramids, and go to museums by myself. I wouldn't care, but it's the fact that you have a lot of bad people out there. My sister, of course, I travel with her because I truly enjoy her company. I mean, me and my sister get along very well. So, and she's family, so it's a little different versus if it was a friend. Very, very different. But yeah, that's just about it. That's what I want to do sometime next year. This whole year, 2024, just flew by so fast. We're hitting into 2025. You can only imagine how fast 2025 is going to go. I felt like yesterday was 2020, like, oh, Happy New Year! We're at 2025 in the next 2 weeks. I'm like, my gosh, the year's going by so fast. I'm 35 now, and then next year I'll be 36, and it's just going to keep going by so fast. Just things don't slow down, and you're just like, what more things do you have to do? It's like, oh my gosh, I feel like everything's more of a rush now because you just feel like you don't really have time for anything anymore. It's just like you're just constantly rushing to get everything done or do something. You're like, oh my gosh, even the time, the week don't even feel like a week anymore. It feels more like 3 days instead of 7 days to me. Like last Saturday felt like almost like 2 days ago to me. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's been a week already. Oh my gosh, everything's going by so fast. I feel like, I don't have enough time for anything. I come home and like 4 hours feel like an hour to me, and it just goes by so fast. Like, geez, my parents weren't lying to me when they said that as soon as I hit the 30s, everything's going to fly by and everything's going to feel like it's going in minutes, and that's how it feels. It feels like that. Like everything is going by in minutes. It's just not enough time for anything, and things are just going at a fast pace, and you can't slow down. You feel like this all day. You might as well make a tuna and snap your finger. I mean, that's how fast time flies. It's just so fast. Let's get hot here. Lower this down. So come on, man. What are you doing? Come on. You just see that jotting in front of me. Oh my gosh. Some people, good thing I beat the horn enemy would have jumped right to the side. Come on, people. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yesterday I was having a heart attack going on my way to Philly because my father first was driving and there was just so much accidents on our way there. People just jotting in front of you when they see you coming. They see we're driving and they just jotting right in the middle. Like, oh. mean, I got into a really bad car accident in 2023 last year. You know, I should have been dead. Should have been dead. You know, but wasn't my time. You know, it's not my time. Or at least severely injured. I walked out of that car with hardly anything other than that pain that I had here in my upper neck and back. But that was a miracle getting out of that car like that. You know, I thank the Lord when I got out of that car. The pictures are disturbing. Like, you know, I show people those pictures. It's disturbing. You know, only people I showed is my very good friends and very few good close friends in my life. Those pictures. You know, my one friend, I was scared to show her though because you know she's sensitive, and so you know I felt like, oh, if I show her, she may start getting all worked up, and I know that I it took me a while before I really showed her those pictures. You know, she starts getting like worked up with things, so I didn't want to like freak her out. And so I was like, oh wait, you know, so it took me a while, but yeah, I'm just you know, it's thankful to be alive, to be there with my for my loved one that was going through so much last year, and you know, the devil was just at work. I know that I told the story to a woman at LabCorp when she was doing my blood work, because I'm on the um, the transplant list to give my organ away, and she, you know, I told her about a loved one of mine that had like 21 things happen to her, and she should have been dead. And she was, we already know why she's alive. That's from God Himself. Everybody knows that. And the lady at LabCorp was saying, "Yep, that's the devil." She already knew, and I looked at her just seeing that she was a believer, and she was like, "Yep, that's the devil. The devil was just coming to play games." I was glad that she was able to realize that, see that, and that's what the devil does. He tries to get you to doubt. He tries to bring havoc into your life, but he never wins. He never wins. God always wins. So God's got us through so much. Heck, even before that time, God has got me through so much throughout my years. He's blessed me with so much, you know. You know, things. I mean, it's just the stuff that I can tell people. If I told them, they're just, I don't know, they'll just have a hard time accepting and believing it. You know, they will be like, oh, you know, they'll just try to make excuses. Maybe it's just a coincidence now. That many coincidences don't happen like that in a row. You know, the things that have happened with me and my family and stuff is all God. We know it's heck, you know, my friend, you know, and she's now grown in her relationship with God, which I'm really happy to see that. You know, and she's had a very rough in her life, and just God has really pulled her through a lot. And so, you know, I can see the difference that she's growing in her relationship with the Lord. It's a great thing. It's a good thing to see people who were lost is now found. You know, because the truth is, we've all been lost. You know, everybody's born being lost. You know, we're born in sin, and so you are found once you found Christ. If you have not found Christ in your life, you are still lost. You're still lost in the wilderness. But you know, God is good, and I'm just thankful every day for His grace, His mercy, faith He's put into me, just getting me through all the things that I got through, my family as well, and just seeing how He works. You know, God works in mysterious ways. He reveals Himself in mysterious ways. Watching these tribes hand. was driving from home from Philly. I drove back home. I wasn't gonna let my father drive. No. Um, they had some really good stuff playing on 107.9, and we had like the old school music, and they had every last hit that I was like, oh my gosh, like why don't they play this kind of music every night on this radio station? But yesterday they had some really good jams on during midnight hour. I'll probably do a stream like a midnight hour music stream soon, or like an after hour party. But like again, I'm trying to debate whether I should have an open chat or should I just have a live commentary, because I don't want problems. I don't want problems in my room. I don't want people coming in there and doing stupid things and drama and stuff like that. No. So, right now I still am working on that list for the live commentary, because when I do have streams, I don't mind engaging and talking to people as long as I know their intentions are good. When people come in and they just want to play games and start drama and ask stupid questions, stuff, I don't got time for that. You know what I mean? Or talk about somebody else and stuff. I don't feel like hearing about somebody else, you know what I mean? I want to talk about what's going on with you in your life, how things going. I don't feel like, hearing about somebody else from the chat room. Oh, he said, she said, oh, what was such and such, what they did. I don't care about that stuff. I can care less what somebody does and said. Heck, if they say something about me, I'm just gonna laugh like, oh well, I really don't care. Ain't my problem, none of my business. Never have, never will be. That's just how I am. It's like I don't got time for foolishness. So, like if I'm like if I do the live commentary, I gotta really work on trying to get the people's names on the list of who I want in my chat room. Because me, a party of 10 people is good. You got a good 10 people that you like, that you trust is good, because it's just you 10 and you don't have to manage a whole chat room, and you don't know who's in and out. You know what I mean? You like to know who you're around. If you're having, if you're gonna have a good time, have a good time with people that you trust and that you're comfortable around, and they mean well, they got good intentions. I don't want to be around a chat room of people I gotta manage. I gotta look at every 5 minutes, make sure nobody's doing nothing shady or sneaky. Or got like 30, let's say there's like a good 15, 20 people at the party chatting. You're like, okay, now that's a little too much to manage. It's just too many people. But if it's just like 7 to 10, you're more comfortable. You're like, okay, I will put a certain amount of names, people that I know that are good people, and I know they'll come in and I'm going to talk about such and such from this chat room or that chat room. And, they're just about having a good time and talking about life, and hey, if you like to dance, you know what I mean, and you want to take a try, come right up and dance. Hey, no problem. But other than that, I just don't want foolishness around me. Drama, chaos, people that are not at peace with themselves coming in and bringing some chaos to you. Like, no, I don't like that. Rubbing off their bad energy or something to you. It's like, no. Heck, why even waste my time trying to stream if I gotta be aggravated, That's why a lot of times I just don't have chat rooms. Like even today when I was starting up this video here, going out, I was like, maybe I can have a chat room, and then it's no, because I'm driving, and if there's a jerk that comes in the room that's acting stupid, I'm gonna have to sit here and be like trying to stop, and do all this stuff. Like I don't like doing that while I'm driving, and I just don't like doing the aggravation. I'm in a good mood. I'm doing well. I don't feel like dealing with people's negative energy, So I'd rather just drive and have talk about what's going on, my interests, life, my ideas and stuff, and what I want to do. But other than that, I don't want the aggravation. I don't feel like dealing with people's BS. So. Like I said, time is short. It's Sunday. It's what time right now? 5:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't feel like taking my next hour, 2 hours of dealing with foolishness or even an ounce of it. I just don't got the patience like that anymore for people like that. When I was younger, I think that I mean, even when I was younger, I was kind of zero tolerance to drama, but I think I was a little more patient then. I don't know. I'm a little older now, so I'm not as patient as I used to be. You know, I don't have patience for foolishness in my life. So it's like, you know, when I see foolishness, I see stupidity, I see people gossiping about things, they're talking, you know, I'm kind of outgrown that. You know what I mean? So it's you know, I don't got time for that, and I just don't have patience. And like my time, you know, time is precious. So that hour, 2 hours just going out, you just want to have a good time. You don't feel like dealing with, you know, foolishness. You know, and so that's what I thought about when I was getting ready for my stream. When I said, well, you know, I have a chat room. What if some stupid person comes in here? No offense, some stupid person or somebody who's just coming and trying to start some drama, or they just bitter and they looking for chaos, looking for trouble, like you know, walking in trying to sneak in just to cause some trouble because they're not happy with their lives and they got to bring some chaos to you, you know, and you don't feel like dealing with that, you know, like what's the point of streaming if I got to be frustrated and annoyed? Like I don't stream to be annoyed. You know what I mean? And I stream to either talk about the Lord because he's great. He brings me joy, and I want to spread that to others and talk about our purpose in the Lord and to learn things. And also, there are times I like to have a good time. Well, you know, like streams like this, I like to have a good time, you know, enjoy and talk about life and talk about things that matter. I don't like talking about stupid stuff, you know, and things that are dumb and or talking about what he said, she said, and look what she did with her life. Oh, you hear about such and such latest? Yeah, she got a new man now. Yeah, she had like 5 different men. Yeah, she probably has a whole bunch of baby daddies. I don't care if she had 10 baby daddies. That is not my problem. You know, I don't care how many baby daddies that person had. That's their business. That's their life and their business. I'm not here to discuss how many men somebody slept with and they had 10 baby daddies and they how many sex moves they did. I don't care. You know, I mean, like, you know, that's crazy. Or, oh, look what she did. Oh, look what she said. Or, oh, look what this person said about you. Oh, look what they did. Oh, like, I could care less what somebody said about me. You know, you know, that is their problem, not mine. That's their insecurity, not mine. You know, I always say people that talk about people, you know, when you ain't worrying a damn thing about them, honestly, this shows it shows you the character of that person. It shows that they're the problem. They're not happy. There's something about their life that they're depressed about, they're insecure about, and they like to project their insecurities onto others. That's just it. You know, they like to just project their own self identity of themselves onto others. And so that's what they do. So, you know, I don't take it personal. I'm just more like, hey, I ain't worrying about them, but they got to be sitting here and saying something about me. Guess what? Ain't none of my business. It ain't my problem or concern. It ain't my life. That's their problem. You know, at the end of the day, they're entitled to believe whatever they want to believe about me. You know, that's just it. They're entitled to believe whatever they want about me, think what they want about me. I just know to keep my guards up with them. That's just it. You know what I mean? If somebody wants to tell me something about someone, they tell me in private. You know what I mean? And those kind of people I respect. And a lot of times the people that tell me things in private are people I know that mean well for me. They're more like, hey, you know, watch out for this person. You know, this, that, that, that. Oh, thank you for letting me know. And that's it. I don't get mad or nothing like that. I'm just like, thank you for letting me know. And that's it. And I know what's up. And that's it. I keep my guards up with that person. I don't even tell them I know. I just like, if they come around, I'm like, hey, how you doing? And stuff. Say, hope all is well. I ain't mad at you. I just know that to keep my guards up with you, and that's it. And I will know in my head that you are a problem person, that you got issues in your life, and you like to you like you like to project your insecurities out into others, you know. And so that's it. But I won't tell you that to your face. I'll just always keep my guard up with you. Be like, oh, hey, how you doing? I hope all is well. You know, you doing good? And you're like, yeah, I'm doing good. It could be a man or a woman that, you know. And trust me, I know some people. I will never say their names because I'm not like that. I don't go putting people on the spot like that. But, you know, I keep my guards up with them. They will never know that I know anything about them. I just keep my guards up with them. That's it. And just say, be sitting there like, hey, how you doing? Say, I'm doing good. How you doing? Everything's fine? It's like, yeah, I went out last night. Oh, that's nice. You went out. Okay, what'd you do? Oh, I went out with my new boyfriend. Oh, that's nice. That's good. That's how I am. You know, I won't tell you shit. I'll just keep my guards up. Now, if you're a toxic person where you're trying to really, really hurt me or you're trying to pull me into problems, then I'm just gonna cut you off because I know you're a problem. But like if you're someone who's talking about me and you got insecurity issues and you're looking to like cause problems or you're just making up stuff about me, then I'm just more like, you know what, I ain't got time to be standing in front of that person. I'm just gonna keep them on guard. That's it, like this. That means I distance myself. And so I'll just when I see you, if I ever come across you, it's like, oh hi, how you doing and stuff. It's like, oh, that's nice. Okay, you know, I'm glad to hear you doing well because I'm glad to hear you doing well. You know, I don't want to see bad for anybody. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you know, that's nice. You know, okay. You know, well, so what you doing? What you doing? How's everything going? I'm doing good because I am doing good. That's the truth. You know, you know, I'm doing good. You know, God has been good. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I've been doing really good. I don't know. Do I want to go to this mall here? Morristown? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this mall, I don't know. The other one is more popular, but I don't know if they have the stores I'm looking for here. It's like, I'm trying to think. I'm like debating. Like, should I turn around? Or do I want to go to the more, if I go to the more popular one, it's going to be overcrowded. It's the only problem. Well, but the one that's overcrowded probably has better stores. That's the only thing. So I'm going to go down to the one that's overcrowded, unfortunately. It would probably be in the midst of all this traffic and people. So yeah, that's just how I am with people nowadays. You know, I've outgrown certain things, and you know, a little bit more mature now, and I just don't have time to sit there and fight with people over things they said about me or dot dot dot. I just more like keep my guards with them now, and I distance myself. I'm like, okay, let me move back. That's it, you know. And so, and then they'll be like, you know, if I see them, like I said, I'll just say, oh, hey, how you doing? No, that's good. And, you know, I'm glad to hear that things are good with them. That's it. And just pray for that person or the individual and hope that they find peace in their life. That's just it. Other than that, you know, I won't tell them my personal life or my personal business or anything. I just keep my distance. And a lot of times, believe it or not, I have this thing with me where I'm able to feel things about people. I don't know. I'm just able to just feel stuff. And at one point, I used to sit there and criticize myself and say, "Oh, Candace, just stop. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with that person. You're just being paranoid." Then I realized, no, I wasn't being paranoid. I was feeling things. I was discerning things about people before they ever like expose themselves. It's weird. And I know the gift of discernment is from the Lord. You know, I don't know if that's what I have. You know, because I don't like to claim I have something, but you know, I truly believe that God, you know, he gave me some, you know, a gift to feel things. I don't know, but there's different kinds of gifts that God gives his children. But that's what I believe. I mean, he does give people the gift of discernment. There's people who are able to be give the gift of healing. There's one with the gift of tongues, where you're able to speak different languages, and you just pick up different stuff. You would just be able to understand different things. There's the gift of faith. There's so many of them. I have to read that one day on live stream about the different gifts. And they are real, you know, there's different kinds of gifts God gives you. I don't know mine, so I don't like to claim stuff, but I truly believe that, you know, I have a gift of discernment. But I'm just able to just sense things about people. Like, you know, just before I can even like before something happens or expose themselves, I can see things. And it's like, why am I feeling this about this person? And then out of nowhere, someone shows me something. I'm like, oh shoot, that's why I've been feeling this about this person. Wow. And it just like seems like now I listen to my intuitions a lot more now. Like when I feel something off about somebody or something strange, now I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna start believing it. I may not know exactly what it is, but I just know to keep a guard up with that person. So now I'm listening more, like, okay, now I know something ain't right. You know, but like but yeah, just I don't know. Just that's how I am now. I'm like, people do stuff like that. I'm like, I ain't got time like that. One time I used to sit there and I used to be like, I need to defend myself. Like after a while, somebody kept saying something that wasn't true about me, or making up lies, or they were just making or talking about me. After a while, I may get frustrated, and I say, okay, that's it. I'm about to put this person in place because I'm not a person of drama. But now I'm just at the point where I don't even care anymore. Like we're like, it is what it is. That's not my problem. It never has been my problem. That's their problem, and that's it. They must have a case of mistaken identity. A case of mistaken identity. That's just it. I worry about me and my own business. That's it. I ain't worried about anybody else. You know. And then they come around and they be trying to act fake and nice to you, but you already know they're being fake, but you don't say nothing. You're like, oh, okay, that's nice. So I hope all is well with you and keep it well. All right, I love you. I love you too. You know, because I do love people, you know, and I do care about them, but unfortunately, I know they don't love me. Sadly, but it's okay. You know what I mean? I just know that they're being fake. I won't call them out on it or nothing. It's just more like, hey, I feel bad for that person, and just hope that they you know, they find themselves, you know. I just think it's funny. I just go off like, wow, that's just sad, you know. I was shaking my head. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Ain't for me to figure out, right? Let me put some music on. I've been yapping away enough now before we get to this busy place, go shopping. Put some old stuff on.
Foundation, supporting research.
Listen to most songs. This one. The tail end of this song here.
This hour sing-along. Now the world don't move. You just want it all. What might be right for you may not be right for some.
Play something.
Here's another one. We're the new classics 1079.
Oh, freak out! Freak out! Oh, freak out!
I'm sure you'll be amazed. Big fun to be kept by everyone.
It's hard to
Show them the doing it on its own. Just one try, and you too will be sold. It's all a freak. They're doing it every day. Oh, now let's show them. Oh, freak out. Let's freak. Sushi. Freak out. Now freak. Oh, let you down. Spinning all around. Long and calories in time. Stop the noisy boy. Now we're free. Oh, what a joy. Just calm down till you get the floor. Out on the floor. Oh, break out. Let's freak, fishy, freak out. Now freak.
I'll be driving around for a little while. I get lucky. Going out. Somebody's going out. Going out. You can hear. That's Marcus Todd.
Oh, what joy. Just calm down. Just get the boy. Break down. Let's break to shoot.
Shout out, of course, to Nile Rodgers and Lyle Edwards, the tandem that created the sound of Chic. It's Classic 1079. The real sound of Philadelphia with me, Matt Rock, and I'm a.
Oh boy, let's see. We're gonna start. Let's go.
I don't know where you be like.
Sounds good.
We can cut over by the phone.
Hey, they took this. I know this song. This tune is an old school tune. They're redoing it.
Said anything?
I think the song. I think they got the song from Mr. Jones. Oh, I love this song here. Before I get in the car, I gotta dance to this one here. It's not a classics, but it's a good song. Modern day song.
I get 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 on my eyes. There in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wondering all day. Tried to be fine, but I can't.
I think we're gonna do it. My sister has favorite going out to some dance places.
My body runs on the steps of trouble. Ready to give love, my baby. Ready to be on my leg. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need. Right here, I really need time. I really need, I really just need my time. I really need, I really need my time. I really need, I need to spend my life. I really need, I really need time. I really need, I need just need my time. I really need, I really need my time. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Standing in love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot
It's crazy because you know the songs today, right? You know, it comes out and hits, and then after like a few times, you get bored after a while. But this one here, I don't get bored of. This one here is like, I don't know. It's just still a good beat.
My mind is what is not trouble. Ready to give up, my baby. Ready to be on my leg. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Now you are I need. Right here, I really need it. I really need my time. I really need. I need to free my time. I really need. I really need time. I really need. I need to feel my life. I really need. I really need.
Those people are probably wondering, why is he like trying to dance in the car? I'm not sure.
Just let me free, free and the open mind, farther than the eyes can handle, free and the ocean now, yeah, just set me free, now I need to find relief, set me to the open sky, now I need to free my mind.
That's my favorite part here.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, oh, yeah, oh. I might be falling deep. 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 Tell me now what you need. I've been going to God when I'm only in my mind. I might be falling deep. Someday, I might be falling. I might be falling. I might be falling. I might be falling. Yeah.
The bonus of you, it's fun to gamble.
Oh, that's a
We're
good one.
just
I
so
love that
grateful
song.
to have happened to gamble with us.
I
So
really
give
love
us
that
some
song.
answers on this. You might feel stressed.
Oh boy.
How can those things be relieved?
I'm only stressed
What
after
are
seeing the
the
patients
stressors?
throughout the week.
In my opinion, the top stressor are children.
Oh man,
It's
that's real. I
difficult,
like
but
that.
we have to learn how to just let them go. Let them do their thing, do whatever it is that they want to do. Because we tend to become overly protective. And if we allow them the freedom to do and to grow, then that may relieve a lot of the stress that you're experiencing. It's tough because we have our ideas as to where we want to see them, and we want to see them independent. We want to see them successful. We want to see them live better than we have lived. And of
See,
those,
that's something I'm not sure if I'm ready for yet. Is stressing kids. So I like that they are honest and real about that. Some people, maybe they be hiding all of that. Like, oh, kids are a gift from God. Of course they are, but there's a lot involved with kids. So that is a big stressor though. I'm telling you, my nephews, I took care of them too. Full time, because my sister had to go to work and everything, and I had to have them full days. I was working at the time. I was unemployed back in 2014. I'm telling you, woo, they were my birth control. They were my birth control. That made me change my mind about kids real quick. They made me scared. They scared me straight. But, woo! I always tell my nephews that to this day. I tell my nephews that, like, you guys are my birth control. I'm telling you. They really were, man. Whew. And she's right. Kids are some of the biggest stressors. You got to worry so much. It's a lot behind being a parent. It don't end at 18. It's forever. My mother always tells me that. She's always worrying about us. My mother-in-law's always worried about my husband. And she worries about me. Being a parent is a lifetime job. That's a big stressor. Oh boy, it's bad enough I'm stressed with, I'm worried about my nephews like all the time. So I can only imagine my own kid how I'm gonna be like. That's another reason why I'm like, I don't know. I have mixed emotions about kids. But do I want to listen to one more before I go? Let's see. At least one more. Let's see. No, because they got a commercial going on that classic station. I think I'm good. Wait. Oh, that's a singing station. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing really on right now. Because here are people talking on these stations. So his alarm went off. Was it me? Put this on because I know it's gonna be like 20 degrees out there. Right now, where I'm at, it's at least about 27, 30 degrees. Approximately. Because I know this morning it was really cold. It was 27 this morning. Oh, they turned it on. This one's just till I get in the store. When I get in the store, I'll probably be warm after a while. I don't even need a coat with this thick sweater. My friend's daughter gave this sweater to me. I love it because you don't need a coat with it on. It just keeps you warm. Oh boy. Okay. But get inside there and go do a little shopping. And I wish you guys all well this Sunday evening. And I will be having a get together soon. I do them randomly now. But maybe a get together stream or whatever. If I just got to kind of figure out that live commentary thing, because I think I prefer that over the whole, open chat to anybody, open live feed to anybody, I just, I'm telling you, I lost my patience with people. So I was like, I just don't want to see any foolishness take place in front of me. After coming home from work and a long day dealing with, the thing is still on again. It went back on. Jeez. After dealing with work all week and the second job and you're running around and you got so much going on in your life, you just don't got time for foolishness when you want to just relax and have a good time. You just don't feel like dealing with that. But I'm gonna get going. I gotta go do some shopping. I hope to be out here no more than an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I want to get home in time, just relax and do a little Bible study too. And it maybe EQ will be on tonight. I don't know, because there's a lot of things I want to do. I'm gonna catch up on some few things with him and Roland, a couple people. So God bless and take care and bye bye everybody. Bye bye.